Listen.
So today I'm going to talk about what you need in order to create truly authentic, engaged and meaningful connections. Stay tuned.
1, 2, 3. Listen.
Hi and welcome to Sound Voices. Now, over the last few weeks, Nina and I have been talking to you about performance skills, how to overcome nerves, turning nerves into excitement, understanding how to learn a song and connect to it emotionally. I've even given some practical tips on how to be seen on Zoom and also understanding your body language and how to use your body to make impactful connections. Which brings me to what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to talk about the core of how to make strong connections. So first, let's talk about what connection means. So a lot of the time we talk about connection externally. We talk about connecting to our audience or connecting to a colleague, connecting to family, and what that means. How do we create authentic connections that are meaningful? So a lot of the time we talk about not being distracted, making sure that we're leading with our heart and from authenticity. And that's all fantastic, and they're very important things to be focused on. And the one thing that I'm going to talk about today, just to bring you back to where connection starts from, and that is connection to self. So unless you've checked in with where you're at, you're not going to be able to make a strong and deep connection with anything or anyone externally. So connection must start with connection to self. So what does that mean? Well, what we often do is kind of get up in the morning and think about our day, or get on our phones and check social media or look at our emails and plan, and we're already thinking outwardly. What we need to do, or what I've learned and what my teachers and mentors have told me over the years, is that first thing we need to do in any moment, even as we start the day, even as we're going into a meeting, coming home from work and connecting to family, is taking a moment to connect to self. What that means is taking your awareness into your body, bringing your awareness into your breath, connecting to the feelings, your senses within your body, knowing how you're feeling today. Are you energized and excited, or are you a little bit tired and feeling lethargic? There is no judgment. It's simply a matter of connecting. Because once we understand where we're at, then we can understand what energy or what focus we need to bring in order to step forward and connect externally with either people at work or our family. And so a good thing to do is just sit. If you meditate, then you understand what a good meditation practice can do for connection to self. If you're not a meditator, there's very simple things that you can do every day and in every moment, in fact. And all that means is simply sitting still, standing still, and bringing your awareness into your body, feeling your back, feeling your skin, putting your hands on your legs, rubbing your hands together, and then simply close your eyes just for a moment and take your awareness from the top of your head all the way down your body to the bottom of your feet. And what you want to be aware of is if there's any tension in your body, if you're feeling tightness in your shoulders, in your chest, in your tummy, or if you're feeling completely relaxed and at ease, because that's going to set you up to understand what you are bringing to a connection, because connection is not one way. So you can't just go in and go, I'm going to connect, if you don't know what state you're bringing into that connection. So that's your exercise, and your homework for this week is to start to become more aware of the energy and the intention that you are bringing into your connections. This is a long-term process. You want to be doing this for the rest of your life, hopefully. And simply start by just being aware, what am I bringing to a connection that I'm about to have? For instance, if you're having connection with work and you're going into a meeting, are you worried about not being prepared? Or are you worried about what your client or connection at work might be thinking about you? Or are you absolutely laser focused about what you want the outcome to be? They're really great things to be aware of. And also sometimes it's simply a matter of going, I'm open and I'm authentic and I'm being vulnerable today, and I bring that authenticity into this connection and allow this connection to progress and open, and I will be agile to be able to accept and maneuver through whatever will presents itself. Because as much as you can control your energy and what you bring, you have absolutely no control over the energy of the other person. All you can do is be ready and agile and open to accept what the connection brings once you connect with that other person, and then also be aware of how you react and what might trigger you. You might be triggered into thinking about something else or triggered into an emotional reaction. And so you want to be aware enough in the connection to yourself so that you can respond rather than react. If you were looking at it from your whole day, you would be thinking in the morning, understanding how you feel when you wake up. Then if you do recognize that you feel lethargic. I've just come off a 3-day conference, so I'm a little bit tired today. How I can manage that is to just do 5 minutes of breathing, 5 minutes of deep breathing and connection to my energy, because that then allows the acceptance of what I'm feeling today and bringing that energy authentically into the connections that I'm making. So that's one way to start the day. And then if you are going into a meeting, a business meeting, take a moment to connect to self. So don't think about the externals, don't think about the agenda, don't think about what that client might be wanting from you. Just simply connect to self. Connect to yourself and think, how am I feeling? Where is my focus? How am I relating to myself in this moment? What energy would I like to bring to this meeting? And then you can start to think about the agenda, because they're all external. So start with the internal. If you're doing a performance, similar thing. Really feel what it is that is driving you. Are you being driven by worry or by nerves or by anxiety? And is that the energy you want to lead with before you go on stage, whether you're presenting a business talk or whether you're performing as a creative, as a singer or a musician? And think about what you want to be leading with. So if you want to make an impact with your audience, then you want to make sure that that connection is authentic and genuine and you are the leader in that connection. And where does it start? With connection to self. So I hope today's message and chat has been helpful. If you have any suggestions as to how to make deeper connections, particularly with connecting to self, and tricks that you've learnt over the years, please comment below. I'd love you to join us at the Sound Voices Facebook community, and please sign up on the Sound Voices website, because we are in the process of building our content and we want to know what you want to learn. Stay tuned, and if you haven't already, check out the Sound Voices YouTube channel and some of the other videos we've created. Nina's recently done an amazing 2-part video on learning songs and creating emotional connection. And I've also recently had a conversation with Nina about how we both deal with nerves. So please check it out, and we look forward to seeing you next time.